GREEDFALL, The Dying World, which is going to be the second game in the GREEDFALL trilogy, or no, I fucking said, in the GREEDFALL franchise. Now, the first game was actually more of a, like, AA fantasy RPG with, you know, magic and melee, but it kind of had a nice twist on it where the setting was more like colonial pirate era, and then you mix that with more of a Celtic style magic, and it actually had a decent unique look to it. It's okay if sometimes the facial animations are great. It's okay if sometimes the attacks don't like fully immerse you with the way they move 17 different times when you hit them from different directions. Like, it doesn't need all that. Because I'm gonna be honest, I actually just played the first GREEDFALL like literally this past, what, maybe a week ago. Because the first one is a little janky, but I can see where if they improve the feel of the combat, a little bit of like the jankiness of the animations, this could get up there. This could get up there.
Welcome to a fantasy world filled with mystery, danger, and political intrigue, where every decision can change the course of your adventure.
Right. We love that. We love being able to make absolute horrendous mistakes and have to deal with it for the rest of our lives.
Adventure.
Great
Welcome
character
to
development.
GREEDFALL, The Dying World.
Chapter 1, A World in Decline. Because I think the first game was about like discovery and exploration. This is a whole new era, a whole new place to explore. People were excited. That's the vibe I got from the beginning of the first GREEDFALL game.
Immerse yourself in this new narrative RPG from Spider Studio. Set 3 years before the events of the first game.
This is a prequel? Fuck, man, do I gotta play this game first then? What the fuck?
A deadly disease, the Malachor, has begun ravaging the old continent of Gakan, alongside the discovery of an island that has attracted everyone's attention, Tir Fredi. You play...
Wait, the island is called Tir Fredi? They named it like Native American names their child.
Everyone's attention, Tir Fredi. You play as a native of this island, an apprentice Donegad, a guardian of knowledge and nature.
I like how they show this guy and be like, you can be a native on this island.
An apprentice,
and they switch over to this.
A guardian of knowledge and nature.
Oh wait, oh shit, we're missing some things here. Some RPG aspects.
A guardian.
What do we got? Advanced experience.
Knowledge and nature.
Hold on, skills. What do we got? Wild fighter. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Path of destruction, weapons of war, and of course it does look like they have this set up to have at least a third option. Are you going to really have to make crazy decisions on which ones you do? It's not like a tree, it's more of a column. Let's see, path of destruction, weapons of war. Okay. So that's like boosts, and the other one was actual fighting technique. So they got passive protection, so I can be a pacifist, and Tir Fredi bracelets. Okay, oh my God, they got a foot ability. Damn. Bracelet mastery. So all the powers are gonna come from the bracelets? Is that how it worked in? I really don't know how it worked in GREEDFALL 1. I didn't really dive in all that hard. Attributes, strength, agility, perception, will, endurance, focus. Yep, you got all your mains there. That's fine. That's not healthy.
With your initiation barely complete, your destiny is turned upside down when you are captured by strangers from across the ocean and forced to endure obscure experiments. A prisoner on a diseased continent, you have only
I've met one of those guys.
To return home. But your escape plunges you into the heart of a far larger conspiracy, where the fate of your people and that of the entire continent...
Why does that look like Winona Ryder?
That of the entire continent hang in the balance.
It always does. Companions
Lost
and
in
fortune.
an unknown land,
Yeah.
you will cross paths with allies.
So the first game did also have this feature. I've gotten, I think, 3 companions in the game so far. In the first one. See, now that this is coming out, it's really making me want to hold off on really diving in on this. I want to do it on stream. Now that this is coming out, they've proved that they've done one game good enough to deserve a sequel. Well, show me why you deserve the sequel, motherfucker.
Ready to join your cause.
Okay, you're not
8
native
memorable
here.
companions hailing from all corners of the continent with their own story, beliefs,
Right.
and secrets to uncover.
Best way to do companions.
Be careful.
Yep.
Your actions will determine the strength of your bonds.
Well, because I'm sure all of them are going to have their own moralities and just like the characters they said inhabit the world do, how they all have their own preferences and shit like that. I'm sure the companions are going to use a similar system, but to the nth degree.
Or the reasons for their departure. Their help will be invaluable for gathering information,
Right.
opening closed doors.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, bro. You look like a Fallout 4 raider right now. You need to fucking calm your ass down. That is wild.
Or diffusing tense situations. But
I
sometimes
hope
they
that's
might
not one
just
of my
make things
companions,
worse.
bro. I'm never picking her.
Brothers in arms, friends.
Oh, there she is. She's one of them. See, this I could see being a companion. You stand out like a motherfucker. But I was kind of hoping both of these guys weren't both companions. I could get them mixed up. That's not a good thing for a companion. You want your companion to stand out on the battlefield. You want to be able to immediately tell if they're even useful or not.
Friends, soulmates, or rivals. Their fate is tied to yours and your choices.
Hell yeah. As much as Mass Effect 2, because I just got finished playing that game, and that shit had me out of my chair. I was not ready for any of it. It broke down my mental barriers. It did. It made me question decision making as an apparatus. All right, you don't understand.
While cunning
The
or
art of
persuasion
combat.
can get you out of many predicaments,
Okay. Oh, they've added Assassin's Creed stuff in here? Okay. So just
be danger
more
along
options.
your path. And your teachings as a Donigat
You had
have
to-
taught
no,
you
you
that
could stealth in the
violence
first
is
game. I don't know if
sometimes
you could
unavoidable.
murder and stealth.
Use tactical pause to coordinate.
Okay, this was the thing in the first game as well. Although it looks like for the second game, they've set up tactical pause more akin to a Baldur's Gate game. So you can run the action if you want, or you can switch it to do this on cooldowns and stuff like that, which I'm sure will come in handy. I'm sure I'm going to use it. I mean, why not? It's part of the game when you got to manage so fucking much. What, kind of like Final Fantasy Remake? You can kind of choose to VATS it.
Your actions and those of your companions to exploit enemy weaknesses and unleash devastating skill.
That was actually nice to see right there. I noticed that when she laid down her attack, you specifically
Coordinate your actions and those of your
aim
companions
the
to
cone
exploit enemy weaknesses
get both.
and unleash devastating skills.
And it happens quick.
Prefer to stay in the thick of the action? Focus on your character and let your allies act on their own.
Yeah. Can you change?
The choice is yours.
Can you change how they interact in combat? Like set somebody up, step more away from enemies, be on the sidelines, be a support, actually help the fuck out instead of just run in if you got low health and get decimated by 13 dudes. I mean, it looks like they're going to have some pretty decently big battles here.
Thanks to numerous settings that allow you to define.
Oh, what's that? Numerous settings. New game. Tactical, hybrid, focused. That's recommended, by the way. It says it right there. Tactical is recommended. So they got a journalist setting right here. Invincible. You can just turn it on right at the beginning of the game. It's right under difficulty. You can just choose to be invincible. That's actually sad. Okay. Friendly fire disabled. You can turn on friendly fire. I'm probably gonna have that disabled, to be honest. Sometimes I want to be able to swing my shit. All right. Party damage. Party damage. You can just change. So what's the point of having what's the difficulty if you can just change your party damage? What if I turn my difficulty all the way up and my party damage all the way up and party recovery all the way up and enemy damage all the way down? Will it just okay, it'll probably just switch to a custom difficulty then. And I'm sure on extremely hard difficulties it'll turn up the friendly fire.
Forge your armor, sharpen your blade, summon destructive magic, or
hold on now.
Summon destructive magic, or crush the skull
Hats.
with any enemy who stands in your way.
Yup. All the weapons.
Gakhan is vast and beautiful.
Cocaine
Really explore these unique.
What did it say? Gakane. The Elder contains. The Elder contains. Is that supposed to be a sentence or a title? Or
the
what are you yelling at me?
Uncover their mysteries, discover their treasures, and face the many dangers they hold.
Nice.
Journey through majestic cities, the cradles of factions caught in endless power struggles.
Right.
Their conflicting interests are.
It seems the first game so far, of what I've played so far, had decent decision making and some of the stuff I could choose, like things that might actually have consequences, like choosing to arrest the rival of somebody that you're working with, or just let them go. I kind of actually the same thing with people that found a discovery studying history and they basically became Nico Robin, where everybody just wants to kill them, and then I found them and I'm like, get out of here.
Much an opportunity to gain their support, as they are a risk of adding powerful nations to your long list of enemies.
Nice.
Numerous obstacles await. It's up to you to decide how to overcome them. Every action taken will shape your reputation and alliances, and may lead to happy or dramatic consequences.
So, something I've noticed at least about the I'll say art direction.
From across the ocean and in the balance.
A lot of it.
Corners of the continent.
Everywhere you look.
The road for gathering information.
Everywhere you
Friends,
look.
soulmate, all cunning or persuasion. Use tactical pause to coordinate.
It's all orange.
The choice is yours.
All of it.
Forge your armor.
It's all brown and orange.
Blade. Summit is vast and beautiful.
Like it's in Mexico. It's sepia.
They're conflicting.
Ooh, that place ain't. That's probably this probably has cool colors that I've seen.
Interests are as much an opportunity to gain their support as they are a risk of adding powerful nations to your long list of enemies.
Probably needs to cut up the visual identity. Anyways, it does look like a good game. It looks like they've upped the quality of the models, the quality of the animations.
To coordinate your actions and those of your companions to exploit enemy weaknesses and unleash devastating skills.
Find it. Yeah, okay.
Prefer to stay in the thick of the action? Focus on your character and let your allies act on their own.
It does look like some MMO combat. I'm not gonna lie.
Focus on your character and let your allies act on their own.
Right. Especially the giant markers that show that you got somebody debuffed or you broke their armor and stuff like that.
This is yours, thanks to numerous settings that allow you
Hopefully
to define
I can turn
your
that off.
Experience.
I don't like that.
Forge your armor, sharpen your blade, summon.
But hey, y'all are doing another one. Respect on your success. I like the writing of the first one. I like it. I do. I want to play it. This gets me slightly hyped. I'm not gonna say I'm over the moon, but it's on my radar, especially if it's going to cost I'd imagine the second one, more resources put into it. I could see it costing $50. Am I going to get it day one? I don't know.